This is the 5th match of the opening round of the Azteckaizer Azteckaizer, and ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's Reiwa Wrestle time! The Reiwa Jidai Mat Classic 2, the new generation. Professional wrestling at its apex.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is an opening round match for the Azteckaizer Azteckaizer Nissan Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the independent circuit, the innovator of professional wrestling, Mat Classic 2!
Professional record of 37 wins and 30 losses, ratio +7. Mat Classic 2 and his father, Mat Classic Sr., both qualified for this tournament. The most recent former tag team champions of the AWL. And here comes one half of the most decorated tag team in AWL history.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix.
Sammy Nix, a record of 83 wins, 67 losses, ratio of +16, 6-time tag team champion of the Animated Wrestling League, alongside his partner, the Technical Wizard, Lee Masters. Together they are known as the New Classics. And this is a son versus brother situation almost, because Sammy Nix and Lee Masters trained by Mat Classic Sr. So the son versus the prize pupil. And I say prize pupil because Sammy Nix, a former winner of this tournament and a former AWL Grand Champion, both of those things happening in 2017. 4 years later, 2021, looking to become a 2-time AWL New Year's Tournament champion. And Mat Classic Jr. looking to equal the feat that his father accomplished in 2012 by becoming New Year's Tournament champion. And right now, Sammy Nix with the high ground, and certainly the experience advantage does and shall always go in this kind of a matchup to Sammy Nix, a Season 0 original. He's been with the AWL practically since the very beginning. The first ever specialist hired by the AWL, incidentally. Referee's count is up to 7 of 20. Standard Japanese wrestling rules apply here in the Animated Wrestling League. Swift kicks to the thigh muscle, to the quadricep, trying to take the legs out from under Sammy Nix. That's a good decision. Beautiful takedown by the Suplex Master. Sammy Nix, I've said for years, that pound for pound, the strongest wrestler in the AWL, crushing the ribs of his trainer's son. And another guillotine leg drop. We saw Wyvern do that earlier. It's a lot more powerful coming from the heavyweight. Into the cover, one. And that's unfortunate for Sammy Nix. All of the fighters in this opening round are looking to finish this quick, end this early, give themselves more time. They want as little ring time as possible going into each of the subsequent matches. Because remember, in order to win this tournament, you got to win 4 matches in one night. Yes, we're spreading this out over a whole bunch of videos in order to feed the algorithm, but this is a one-night tournament. And sit-out body slam, improvement over the innovation, over the invention. Innovation over invention. Mat Classic Sr. was the inventor of professional wrestling. Mat Classic 2, the innovator, the man who takes it to the next level with moves just like that. Roll up into a kick to the face. Where have you ever seen that before? 7.5 minutes on the clock, plenty of time. Mat Classic Jr., sorry, he's not Mat Classic Jr. anymore. He is Mat Classic 2. He's grown up, he's not a kid anymore. And go, oh, this is never turn your back to a suplex master. He's switching it up from the German to the Dragon to the X-Plex, Chimeraplex. 1, 2. Very, very close. That was the move that won the tournament in 2017 for Sammy Nix. I will point out that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 former champions of the New Year's tournament, that being Matt Classic Senior, Dambahishi Dark, Wyvern, Sammy Nix, Chiba Akagi, and Jigoku Destroy in the tournament field this year. Jigoku Destroy already eliminated. All of those others still alive. Oh, look at this deadlift. Oh, into a high angle deadlift, high angle backdrop suplex with full impact. Oh no, he couldn't hold on. Matt Classic 2 goes to grab onto the top rope to stabilize himself. Didn't quite have the grip, fell right on his ass on the outside. Beautiful suplex. I'm giving up. The one thing I hate about calling Sammy Nix matches is I don't know as many suplexes as he knows. I don't know the names of as many suplexes he can do. Oh, and right into the steel steps. Those are 7,842 pounds of solid, not hollow at all steel, apparently. Both combatants re-enter the ring, though Matt Classic 2 in control at the moment. Sammy Nix fighting back from underneath. Going up. Oh, snap vertical suplex. Rolls through, but right under the ropes. The kick out unnecessary. That wouldn't have been a count in the first place. I'll point out that Sammy Nix, after winning the tournament,
5 minutes.
After winning the tournament in January of 2017, Sammy Nix went on to win the Grand Championship from Chiba Akagi at National Pro Wrestling Day 2017 in the United States. He made one successful title defense before losing that title at AWL 208 to Wrestler X, may he rest in pieces. Going up, 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes left. You're going to start to hear faster time calls at the 3, 2, and 1 minute mark. And remember, in the event of a 10-minute time limit draw, both wrestlers eliminated. Oh, and there's that beautiful standing Etsugiri, almost a standing shining Rizado. And a little too much hesitation there by Matt Classic 2. Not going to say rookie mistake, but that was a mistake. Gut wrench, turns him around, disorientation. How many? He's going to go for 2 or 3 from this position. Is he going to go for a third? No, he's not. Breaks the momentum. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Sammy Nix taking advantage of a moment's hesitation to pick up a much-needed victory.
Here's your winner, moving on to the quarterfinals, the Suplex Master, Sammy Nix.
And the 2017 champion picks up his 84th career victory. Matt Classic, his 31st career loss. We move on now. Superhero versus All American.
The following contest is for the core 1 fall, and it is an opening round match. Yoshioka Azteckaizer NEO. Introducing first, making his ring from parts unknown, Murasuno Hoshi, the bearer of the Star of Aztec, Azteckaizer NEO.
Azteckaizer NEO was the 19th AWL Grand Champion. He comes into this match with a career record of 38 and 18, plus 20. He's also the number 2 rank in the AWL Best 4, our top 4 contender system for the AWL Grand Championship. One of the top wrestlers. And no, Azteckaizer is not something I just made up. Seriously, Google it. It's a pro wrestling Japanese superhero. I'm not joking. And I'm not joking about this guy either, a Season 0 original, the Arab American Dream.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the United States of America, he is the leader of Azteckaizer, the Arab American Dream, Hassan!
Season 0 original, 93 wins, 76 losses, spirit of 76 right there, for a win-loss ratio of +17. He was the first ever AWL Intercontinental Champion. He was the third ever AWL Grand Champion, winning at the Golden War 2016 pay-per-view in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And he is a multi-time with multi-partner tag team champion, Triple Crown. He needs only to win this tournament to become Grand Slam champion. As the bell sounds, I point out that there has never been a Grand Slam champion in the Animated Wrestling League. In the next 10 minutes, we may find out if there's a chance for there to be one tonight. Collar and elbow tie-up, the superior strength of Azteckaizer NEO, the superpowers, the super energy granted to him by the mysterious star of Aztec implanted in the crest of his helmet. Hassan, the Arab American Dream, born in Baghdad, Iraq, immigrated to the United States to escape the tyranny of Saddam Hussein as a very, very young man, a young child, a boy even, as you would call a dreamer these days. You'll never find a more there's no greater patriotism than the patriotism of the immigrant. Snap vertical suplex. 1 minute in, and Hassan standing tall. As I said, former Grand Champion, former Tag Team Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, leader of his own stable. He's done it all here in the AWL. The only thing he has never done is win the New Year's tournament. Going up, going down. Azteckaizer NEO. One of the most powerful wrestlers in the world. Now going for a... He's got both arms locked here, going to go for a verbal submission. Hassan would have to say, I give up, I quit. Referee saying, do you give up? Hassan says, no way, Jose. No way, Jose, can you see by the dawn's early light. Going through the ropes. The referee will begin the 20 count. Hard backdrop on the outside. You see those mats around the ring. Those are not to protect the wrestlers, that's to protect the ground from the wrestlers. Because frankly, we get charged more by the people who own the building if we mess up the floor. And going up! Kaiser punch! Kaiser punch for the 1, 2, 3, and that's it! The hopes and dreams of the Grand Slam Championship quashed in less than 3 minutes. Kaiser punch! Kaiser punch! Come on, come on, come on, Azteckaizer NEO!
Here is your winner, moving on to the quarterfinal, Azteckaizer NEO!
That has got to hurt for Hassan. That's got to hurt his pride. Tomorrow, we finish the first round. Chiba Kagi, Project Z, Matt Classic Sr., and the unknown mystery 16th entrant of the Oshogatsu Taikai, Nisen 21 Ashitamo Suzuku.